Let me cut to the chase. If you don't know how to carry on a good conversation, you can forget about being awesome with girls. But if your conversation skills are lacking, don't worry. I can give you a few powerful tactics to help you out, and with some practice, you can become a master of conversing with girls. Don't worry if you don't have a natural gift of conversing. With consistent effort and practice over time, you can get better results with women than other silver-tongued men. Once you develop the core skills that I'm about to explain, you'll be ready to strike up a conversation with a girl in any situation. One of the most important things to keep in mind when you talk to women is that you want to seem original. You shouldn't ask the same questions or use any of the same lines that she's heard from all the other guys. When you use these methods of creative conversation, she'll never know what you're going to say next, and this stimulates her curiosity and interest in you. You may not be the most interesting man in the world, but you'll be a lot more interesting than most guys who don't practice these conversation skills. Without any further ado, here are the top 5 ways to talk to a woman right. Number 1. Ask genuine, non-threatening questions. If you know about pickup artist routines and language, there's a good chance that the girl you're talking to has encountered this stuff before. Pickup artist routines have gone mainstream, and in bars and clubs around the world, these routines are being overused. Some of these routines are in fact quite clever and can be effective, assuming she hasn't heard them before. But you must remember that any lines or routines you use must be congruent with your personality and body language. You must project confidence and playfulness. The most clever pickup routine in the world will fail miserably if the guy delivering it is fidgeting nervously and can't maintain eye contact. All you really need to do is ask authentic questions that demonstrate that you're sincerely interested in her and her goals, personal interests, and perhaps a hidden talent or passion that you can get her to reveal. Number 2, be perceptive, notice details, and be aware of your surroundings. You'll never run out of steam during the conversation and struggle to figure out what to say next if you pay attention to the environment you're in, including the people, places, and things around you. It's a rare man who actually does this, and it's a very attractive trait to women. You don't ever want her to suspect that you have an agenda, and that you're trying to use lines or routines to trick her into liking you. Don't underestimate the power of the female BS detector, which is hardwired into them. This is especially true with very attractive women, who have a ton of experience with talking to men and can spot a phony a mile away. If she feels that you're not being truthful or that you're trying to manipulate her into hooking up with you, it's game over. Number 3, don't let her see you sweat. Keep it light. Women generally worry about small things more than men do. At any given time, you can assume that a girl has at least one thing on her mind that is causing her stress. As long as you can keep her smiling and having fun, so that she forgets about her other worries, you'll be a guy she wants to hang out with. Think of Hollywood icons such as Sylvester Stallone or John Wayne. These guys never seem worried or anxious and are able to handle any situation that arises. They also add an occasional dose of good humor to show they are in control. A woman will follow your social lead based on how you come across and make her feel. Women like being around guys who make them feel safe and secure, and you can do this by staying calm, cool, and relaxed. Number 4, listen actively. Being a good listener is even more important than knowing what to say next. Observe the interactions between guys and girls the next time you're hanging out in a bar or club. You'll notice that in most cases, the guy does most of the talking, usually in an effort to impress her. But the conversation game isn't won by being the smoothest talker or trying to earn points by bragging about who you know, the car you drive, the money you make, etc. It's more about being an attentive listener. Being a great listener might not come naturally to you, especially if you're an outgoing guy with a good sense of humor, who is used to being the center of attention when you're hanging out with your buddies. Number 5, stay in the moment and always be present. As guys, we think about a lot of things. The idiot that cut us off in traffic, what time tonight's game starts, or what band is playing this weekend. so much that our minds aren't able to focus on the person or situation right in front of us. If you're the type of guy who gets anxious or tongue-tied around hot girls, you might allow your thoughts to drift all over the place. Does this girl like me? What if she has a boyfriend? Do I sound like a total lame? When this happens, and you allow your mental traffic to distract you, you won't be focused on the present moment. This means that even though you might be standing right in front of her, you are not truly present. And when women sense this, it's a big turnoff. A female friend of mine said, "Being present is everything." This means you're truly engaged in a conversation, contributing and giving genuine feedback. Don't behave like most guys do, nodding your head like a brainless bobblehead doll and simply saying, "uh-huh," or "yeah, totally," once in a while. You're not fooling women when you take this lazy, distracted approach to the conversation. You'll seem apathetic, meaning you really don't care about what she's saying, or just plain clueless and socially awkward. This certainly won't score you any points with her, and she'll probably want to excuse herself from the conversation before long. Mastering the art of conversation will yield benefits beyond scoring with women. These skills are also essential for forging business relationships and making progress with your other goals. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and comment your thoughts on the matter. Make sure you subscribe, as we have a lot more videos coming out which will elevate your status in life. With that said, see you all soon.